Let's kick things off with a story about two best friends whose playful banter took a flirty turn. They called each other pet names like Mommy and Daddy, which became a quirky part of their friendship. But things got complicated when one friend confessed she had real romantic feelings. The other didn't feel the same way but kept up the flirty jokes. When Valentine's Day rolled around, the girl tried again, hopping for a different answer. This situation highlights how blurred lines in friendships can lead to confusion and hurt feelings, especially when emotions get involved. This scenario, the verdict was clear, not the a-hole. The flirtiness was part of their established dynamic, but it's important to recognize when playful teasing crosses into emotional territory. The advice here is to avoid continuing with mommy-daddy vibes if you know your friend has deeper feelings. It's easy for someone to get mixed signals, and what started as harmless fun can quickly become painful. Setting boundaries can help both friends avoid unnecessary confusion and protect their relationship from further complications. Next up, we have a classic dilemma. Should you tell your best friend if their partner is cheating? In this story, a guy's best friend had a girlfriend who was openly flirty with other guys, even posting photos and leaving events with them. The storyteller saw all this but chose not to say anything, worried about hurting his friend. It's a tough spot. No one wants to be the bearer of bad news, but sometimes honesty is the best policy, even if it's uncomfortable. Verdict here, yes, kind of the a-hole. When it comes to loyalty, friends should look out for each other, even if the truth is hard to hear. By staying silent, you risk letting your friend get hurt even more down the line. It's never easy to break bad news, but being honest shows you care about their well-being. Sometimes the right thing to do is also the hardest. Now let's talk about family gatherings. Imagine being a grown adult with a job in your own place, but at Thanksgiving your grandma insists you sit at the kids' table just because you're unmarried and don't have kids. That's exactly what happened to one man. Frustrated and feeling disrespected, he smashed the beer bottles he brought and stormed out. Family traditions can sometimes feel outdated or even insulting, especially when they ignore your accomplishment. Verdict, not the a-hole, but the reaction was a bit much. While grandma's reasoning was definitely questionable, smashing bottles wasn't the best way to handle things. It's a reminder that while it's okay to stand up for yourself, it's also important to manage your reactions. Sometimes taking a deep breath and calmly explaining your feelings can make a bigger impact than a dramatic exit. Breakups can get messy, especially when shared accounts are involved. In this story, a guy's ex-girlfriend had given him access to an app using her Apple ID. After they broke up, the subscription kept renewing and charging her. She posted a screenshot online, cropping it to make him look broke and irresponsible. He refused to log out because he'd lose important work, but the drama kept escalating. Verdict here was not the a-hole. The ex's decision to crop screenshots and embarrass him online was petty and unnecessary. While he should probably log out eventually, she was the one stirring up drama. This story is a good reminder that breakups are hard enough without adding public shamming or revenge tactics into the mix. It's always better to handle things privately and respectfully. Friendship isn't always smooth sailing. In this next story, a girl found herself constantly excluded by her so-called friends. They would change plans without telling her and leave her out of group activities. Feeling left out can be incredibly painful, especially when it comes from people you trust and care about. It's a situation many people have faced at some point in their lives. The lesson here is that real friends don't exclude or belittle you. If you find yourself constantly on the outside, it might be time to reevaluate those relationships. Surround yourself with people who appreciate and include you. Life is too short to waste time on toxic friendships that make you feel less than you are. Let's pause for a moment to talk about boundaries in friendships. Setting clear boundaries is essential for healthy relationships, especially when emotions or romantic feelings are involved. It helps prevent misunderstandings and protects both people from unnecessary pain. Whether it's about flirty jokes or personal space, knowing where to draw the line can make all the difference. Another important concept is the balance between loyalty and comfort. Sometimes, being a good friend means having uncomfortable conversations or delivering tough news. It's not always easy, but true loyalty means looking out for your friend's best interests, even when it's hard. Choosing comfort over honesty can sometimes do more harm than good. Family gatherings can bring up all sorts of pressures and expectations. Whether it's about your relationship status, career, or lifestyle, it's important to remember that your worth isn't defined by outdated traditions. Handling family pressure with grace and assertiveness can help you maintain your self-respect and set healthy boundaries. In today's digital world, breakups often involve shared accounts, social media, and online drama. Practicing good digital etiquette means respecting each other's privacy and avoiding public shamming. It's always better to resolve issues privately and move on with dignity, rather than airing grievances for everyone to see. To wrap things up, these stories remind us that relationships, whether with friends, family, or partners, can be complicated. Setting boundaries, being honest, and respecting each other are key to navigating tricky situations. Remember, it's okay to stand up for yourself and to walk away from toxic dynamics. At the end of the day, your well-being and self-respect matter most.